Discord has been a platform for around 8 years, starting in May 2015. About 19 months after its release, a new GitHub repository was created, for the sole purpose of documenting changes that have been done to Discord. That repository was named Discord Data Mining, not to be associated with Discord itself, because it was maintained by the community. The repository is still running till this day, documenting every bit of code that changes in the JavaScript files of Discord. In other words, it's the whole history of Discord, having all the features that Discord added, changed, or removed altogether. In today's video, we will take a look into all the features that Discord was working on, but that got eventually removed. On July 24, 2020, Discord added the Stop Speaking Message button to the message context menu. You know, that thing that opens up when you right-click on a message. It was later removed for some reason. Maybe it was taking too much space on the message context menu, maybe it was useless, we don't know. You know those built-in slash commands that Discord has that don't depend on any bot? Well, on April 7, 2020, a new command has been released there, called /roll. It was basically just a slash command for appending a random number to your message, and it was well received by the community over at GitHub. However, it was removed one day after, with visible community feedback. In November 8, 2019, the Codeblock had its word wrapping removed in favor of a horizontal scroll bar, which was very disliked by the community, for varied reasons. Firstly, this was a major inconvenience for someone that wants to just, well, read code. And, judging by the keyword again, it seems like this was not the first attempt of Discord trying to replace word wrapping from Codeblocks. Luckily, this change got reverted, and currently, the Codeblock has the word wrapping. While doing research for this video, I stumbled upon this image of a setting for whether you want your server to be private or public. I have never seen this, neither did the people in my Discord server, which you should totally join. One thing that confuses me about this option is that if you have already set the create server invite permission to false, which means that no one can invite no one, why would you need this UI to change the server type to public or private? Nevertheless, I could be overlooking something here. Maybe some users found this feature useful. Unfortunately, it seems that the feature has been removed. On September 21, 2019, Discord introduced an outage screen, which was likely intended to notify users of the server issues. It's possible that the issues were caused by a sudden surge in server demand or by a bug in the system. Regardless of the cause, the outage screen was only in use for one day before it was removed. Now let's get into the most interesting stuff that got removed. Discord had been working on a new feature called LFGs, which is short for looking for game or looking for group. These temporary group chats were intended to be used by gamers to find other players to team up with. While there is limited information available about LFGs, some data mined nodes provide some insight into what they were looking like. On July 19, 2019, a new channel type has been announced, specifically for LFG Group DM. Channel types on Discord include announcement, voice, forum, stage, text, and category. This suggests that Discord was working on a new channel where gaming lobbies could be hosted. There are also comments suggesting that LFG channels were intended to be released alongside two other features: Go Live, which is the present voice chat streaming functionality in Discord, and News Following, which is announcement channels. However, for unknown reasons, LFG channels were ultimately scraped and never officially released. As you may know, we have app directory now, where you can find bots, which is fine. Discord never put a big spotlight on it, so it kind of sits there doing nothing. But in the past, specifically 2019, Discord released an experiment called Bot Recommendations. It's unclear on what these recommendations were based off. However, judging by two screenshots, it seems like only 4 bots were advertised there. This was just an experiment, and it lasted for about 1 month before, on September 8, 2019, it got removed. A more recent removal has been the home section on Discord servers. It was a way for moderators to highlight stuff that happened, provide resources, and stuff like that. After a few weeks, Discord decided to remove it, saying that it was not how they wanted to greet new members. I don't know, business stuff, no one liked it, I guess. On May 5, 2022, a screenshot was posted with the caption "Role Prompts Update." From the provided image, it seems like this was an early stage of the now onboarding feature, where you could pick what role you get based off their descriptions. This was, obviously, removed afterwards. On July 7, 2022, it was completely revamped and renamed from Role Prompts to Onboarding Prompts. So yeah, those are all the features that I was able to find within the time frame of 2019, 2020 and 2022. This took a while to research, so if you enjoyed it, move your mouse a few pixels down and click that thumbs up button. And while you're there, move your mouse a few more pixels and click the red button. That would mean a lot. Thanks, mate. A big thanks to all of the patrons for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.
No, this guy made his nether portal all wrong.